Hello guys and welcome back to EGL13. My name is Sims and I am joined by a very, very special guest today. It's Mr. TEC himself, Chris Craddock.
Thanks, mate.
How you doing, Chris?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. My very first interview, so you've got the privilege of doing
that.
I
feel pleasured.
I just feel sorry for people at home listening to my Bristolian accent. But
it is very strong, isn't it? It can't be as bad as my northern, nothing, John Stowe kind of accent.
It's all good.
So we're coming up to the very last game of today. Your boys taking on the Men in Black. Yeah. Epsilon versus TEC. So, how do you feel about it? First game, we'll go into the actual team before, but how do you feel about this match?
It's going to be tough.
Yeah?
It's going to be very tough, but quietly confident. I believe in the team that we've got at the moment. You know, they're new as a team, and probably the most, well, the lack of game time is probably the least out of all the teams here. But they're playing well. We've had some tough games.
Yeah.
Scraped through, but, you know, we played strong. The team came back. They were solid. You could tell the experience in the players that we've got, and it shined through. They know these players. They know Epsilon well.
Obviously, Flux going against his old teammates.
I mean, who knows? Who knows what can happen here? So
they're all the talent amongst them is incredible. It's what made you pick these guys up? Given the lack of experience, the practice for Ghosts.
Yeah, I mean, we had a team not so long ago, but we had problems because the team was splitting up. Players had other commitments. They didn't want to play the game. They're waiting for the next game to come through.
Yep.
And Snowy approached me and said, you know, we've got an option. And I was like, okay, hit me with it. And he goes, Flux, Excellence, Jake, Lewis. I was like, fantastic.
The names are just, it says it all, doesn't it, really, the experience.
And I was thinking, I think they would suit TEC very well. I mean, at TEC we've always tried to look for committed teams, loyal players. And, you know, we don't look for players for one event. We look for players for the future. This event, we kind of brought them here and we thought we'd see how they go.
Yep. No
matter how they go away from this event, they're staying with us. We're not letting them go. They could place top 24, you know, it wouldn't make a difference to me. Our objective now is to focus on advanced warfare, and this is what the team are doing. They're getting the chemistry together, even though it's a different game, you know, and they're working together. And if we can keep them together after this event, which I think we will do.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure. Stay together, boys. Then we're going to be strong in advanced warfare, and that's what I want for TEC. I want for TEC to be up there with the likes of Epsilon, up there with the likes of TCM. I want people to go, you know, TEC deserve to be up there.
Yeah.
We've done a lot in the past, but we've never quite broke through, and that's our key objective now, is to break through to that top 3, that top 4, and be one of the big names out there.
If you don't mind me asking, not so long back, obviously TEC.
Yep.
Not necessarily took a turn for the worse, but you did close it down.
We did, yeah.
What made you bring it back?
Well, at the time I was having a few personal issues, which I had to focus on some family life.
Yep.
I had some bad news, which I really needed to focus down on, and I couldn't dedicate the time. I've got Andy, who does a lot of work with me, Snowy, and it was unfair on him because he was doing so much work, and I own TEC, and I feel that I should be doing a majority of the work, but I wasn't, and I won't put someone through that, because, you know, he deserves a lot of recognition for what he does. So I managed to get my issue sorted out, and TEC has always been the love, really. It's my hobby. I've always had a gaming background since I was wee. You know, I'm 30, coming up to 32 now, so I'm cracking on the years. But it's always been a passion of mine, and TEC's my little baby, as I like to call it.
It's not just, I mean, I know personally, it's not just Call of Duty it's been in. It's done well in past titles.
Well. Yeah, Halo, done very well at Halo. We've won a couple of EGLs actually with a Halo team. Vard, we also had Ninja coming over from the States. You know, we've had some really great Halo players, and I'm looking to see where that goes in the future as well, because, you know, we are looking at other options as well.
Are you looking at not just Halo, but any other games beside that for the future, and to do with TEC and things like that?
We're going to be looking at League of Legends.
Yeah.
We're gonna step into that. We're not going to just run all guns blazing in it. You know, we're going to take our time with it. We're going to see what's right with us, because anything we do in TEC, we want to make sure we get it right.
Is Call of Duty, would you say, your priority?
At the time being, yes.
Yeah.
It's the scene we know best. If we go into other scenes, we like to research these scenes a little bit more and get people that are experts in that area to help us with it. Like I said, I don't want to go into a certain area because I don't have knowledge on every game. Like League of Legends, I love watching it, but I've got no idea about how to run it and, you know, how to look after a team.
I look at it and just think, I have no idea what's going on. It's the same map. A few people are going to be scouring at me now. But yeah, it's going to be a big challenge for next year for you guys, isn't it?
It is. But yeah, watch this space.
Where do you want to see yourself? As TEC, not you personally, but as TEC, where do you want to see yourself next year?
in a number of titles. I'd like to see us a number of titles within the COD scene. I'd like to see us, breaking that top 3 and continuously being in that top 3. And obviously qualifying for COD champs again. We obviously came from COD champs
recently, haven't you?
We did, yeah. We sent a team to COD champs. Obviously they qualified. They did very well. They did finish top of the group, but obviously it was even on points, and then they lost the S&Ds, which was a shame. They played really well, but it's the nature of the game. They couldn't close it out, but they played fantastic, and it was good for TEC to be there. So
I expect big things, and I look forward to seeing
I hope so.
Blackpool then, how are you enjoying Blackpool so far?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love it. It's
a little bit away from home for you, isn't it?
It is. It's
down
about a
south.
4.5 hour drive. Yeah, I know. I miss the heat down south. It's a few degrees warmer down south.
I don't know. You've got the light here and the weather outside.
You just can't pay for the real sun down south. That's the best.
Southern sun. That's how it is. Who do you think's going to win them? The event. We'll go with the event. Obviously, you're going to be biased T-boys behind us, but who do you think's going to actually win the event?
TCM.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Few scouts going to come in your way.
I know. But I'm going to back our team as well. I think if we can pull this game off, which I think the players believe in themselves to do it.
Yeah.
They've got no pressure from me whatsoever. They're playing for themselves. They've got points to prove, and it's like I say, there's no pressure from me. There's no pressure from TEC. They're going to go out there and they're going to enjoy playing it. And I think if they're enjoying it, they've got a good chance.
No pressure. You're going to see what they can actually do without it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Right, Chris.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for joining us. So we're going to have your own team, TEC. They're going to be taking on Epsilon. It's going to be our last game of the day, guys, coming up very, very shortly. We are just going to take a really, really quick break now, but stay with us because we're going to have Benson and Sonny casting what is going to be one hell of a game. Keep it here, EGL13.